Yeah, it's. I'm here to talk about the logistics, and there's a effect that they want when it comes to this stuff. If you're really going through it, I'm going to mention the likes of Myra Mays first. Um, Myra Mays was being accused of things. And he walked in, subliminally, logistically, well, not logistically, but I'm assuming from what he said, subliminally accused of things through indirected conversations, and maybe while traveling on the road, he was being accused of whatever he was being accused of. I'm not sure, but Myra Mays walked inside a police station and asked if he did anything, arrest him. He ended up leaving that place, and sometimes it's just not enough for people. It's just not enough for people. It's not understood. They'll keep doing it. So there's just a desired outcome of it. I'm trying to help people not do that type of stuff. And he ended up going to do the violent things that he did at that school. But I'm here to help people not do that type of stuff. Um, it's just sick what they do to some people, and you can wonder why you don't have anything, or you be a regular person that just go to work, and you end up being a target. Well, it's because you isolated yourself. Even if you didn't isolate yourself, your characteristics isolated yourself from people regardless. So your characteristics did that. Even if you just isolated yourself, that's that's alone one thing to get people to start to go against you. Just for isolating yourself, just for staying to yourself and minding your business. Because once you isolate yourself, once I said isolate, I'm so late. Once you isolate yourself, you become a problem to the system. You become a problem to the system once you isolate yourself. You become a problem to the system once you isolate yourself. Because why? You're not going to parties. You're not going to the club. You're not buying material clothes. You can have a comfortable life without selling your soul. You can have a comfortable life without selling your soul once you isolate yourself, and you find peace in isolation. You find peace in isolation. You isolate yourself. You can become a target for the system, and that's what most of us go through. Most of us go through. I don't like to bring in scripture, but I'm telling y'all to get into that scripture is not out of fear. Like, that's not going to get you out of anything, and it's not about that. Like, they'll want you to stop praying because it brings peace. And when you pray, you don't ask for physical things. You ask for mental help with mental stability. You might be going to the store. Before you leave to go to the store, hey, how you doing? And before you leave and go to the store, you might just pray. You might just pray once you leave and go to the store. You might just pray. Just go and pray. Because when you get out the house, you're gonna be able to deal with the mental traps because you've prayed for people, and you have a mental clarity and a mental understanding that, hey, some people are just naturally evil, and you just have to just deal with it. You have that mental understanding once you pray. So once you go out in public and people, you see certain stuff going on, you see certain evil going on, you understand to be good. So that's why they say pray. I know I've been a lot speaking of spiritual stuff a lot because I was a person to ignore that type of stuff. But I'm losing viewers just talking about that type of stuff, bro. And it's crazy because it's like, bro, go get into some of those scriptures I just said. You're gonna change your life. It's going to change your life. You're gonna understand prayer is power. But back to what I was saying, you probably wouldn't have, you can be not having anything, but you understanding and you being okay with sleeping in your vehicle, you being okay with sleeping in your car, you being okay with sleeping in a tent and getting up and going to work, not promoting it, but you being okay with that type of stuff will make you a danger. Why does it make you a danger? It's simple. You can have a whole $1,000 check once you go to work. You can have $1,000 check if you going to work and you sleep in your car. You're not buying materialism or worried about a club, clothes, all of that stuff it becomes a danger to you. That stuff became a danger to me. I put materialism in the agoraphobic category. If you don't know what agoraphobic means, it means something you fear. Like it means fear of places, but and things of that nature and being around certain things. But once that's a natural problem for you, um, you become a problem. And I used to wonder, like, some people that most people targets that I see, they look like they're someone. They look like they're someone. They look like they're supposed to be known somewhere, and that's not good. That's not a good thing, bro. A lot of these people on here are quick and drop and sell their soul. Some targets will sell their soul, bro. If they could, they would. They'll sell their soul of what seems to be selling your soul, bro. But why would you want to be known to the world to where you can't walk your streets like the scriptures say? You can't walk your streets due to being known by the world versus can't or, kind of fearful of walking your streets due to being known by fucking informants, bro. Or people designed to harass you and get in front of you and say certain shit, have indirect conversations in front of you. I would rather not be able to walk my streets due to that. Being an unknown person, not being able to walk my streets. And this has been like this since 2018. Not being able to walk my streets because I'm an unknown person and I'm being harassed by people as if they know me and I can't even walk the streets. And then it's lies they telling. It's lies they telling, bro. So it's just all cool, but you just have to understand this type of stuff and just go with it, go through it, go through it. I can't even speak on scripture because every time I speak on scripture, bro, people leave the live, bro. Like, bro, it's literally real, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's literally real. Scripture is literally real, bro. Like, so I'm just getting some of those gang stalking scriptures, bro. And those gang stalking scriptures gonna lead you to other scriptures that help you understand that this stuff is real. Bro, and there's nothing to be afraid of. They'll make you run from scripture knowing that you're being some type of way surveilled alone. So just understand that type of stuff and just go through it. Just go through it. But I'm not gonna bring up scripture much. I'm gonna stop bringing up scripture. I've said it enough. But another thing I want to talk about is just real things, like real life things, stuff that's not fake. Just real life things like this. It's 100 people carrying a fucking building. Targeting is effortless. It's 100 people carrying a building. It's 100 people carrying a building, bro. It's effortless to them. Y'all walking up to people, pointing your phone camera at them, trying to cuss them out and shit like that. It's effortless to them, bro. It's effortless. It's effortless. Like, but they don't even care, bro. The people that's these third party companies that's harassing y'all, these informants walking around harassing y'all, bro. They don't care, bro. They don't care. It's effortless. It's 100. It's 1,000 people lived in one building. That seems effortless. It does. Seems very effortless. 1,000 people lived in one building seems very effortless. I made an example on my community post with old, extremely old construction, like construction from the 1000s or the 100 BC, like when they was making old, the Stonehenge construction, bro. It's 1,000 people lifting one thing, bro. They don't care. Never respond, bro. Stick to your stuff. Do your thing, bro. Never respond, bro. And God gives you for being like this. God gives you life, bro. For being like this, you get power for being like this. Like I said to another live streamer, bro. The only way they can get you is jealously trying to set you up. That's it. Like on purpose. There is no natural thing. It's not going to be a natural thing. That's the only way they can get you is jealously setting you up. Jealously. Like, because it's a thing. It's one of these things, bro. It's called, if you're God's people, bro, you're God's people. And I can't even speak like that on this live without losing viewers, bro. You're God's people, bro. If you are going through organized harassment, and if it's in your state, here is going to follow you. If it follows you out the state, bro, that's in the scripture. You understand who that is. That's not a fucking enemy that has a problem with you, nigga. No, it's a satanic government. They doing stuff illegally and, well, legally, but it's not in the fucking book anywhere. They're doing stuff, following people around, harassing them psychologically, bro. It's not illegal. It's not. How sad it is, it's not. But that's why you don't really end up in those type of situations. But it's just a sad thing. It's just really a sad thing, bro. It's just a sad thing. So it's just disgusting to me. Um, and that's just pretty much it. Like, I got like 0 viewers in this live right now, bro, for no reason. Like, I seen a bunch of viewers in this live, and now I don't have viewers in this live, bro, just because I started talking about the Most High. I started speaking of God. I lost viewers, bro. If you're going through organized harassment, bro, and you can't pick up a Bible, bro, and you traveled at least or something like that, bro, go pick up a scripture, bro, of organized stalking first, and then go look at other stuff. Because once you understand where this stuff is from, it's all in the Bible, bro. Like, it's crazy. I was the one that click off the live, man. Oh nah, bro, or skip through the live. Like, bro, go look at my other stuff. I was never talking about scripture, bro. I always believed in God, but I was never talking about scripture. I was never talking about scripture. I've always believed in God, but I was never talking about scripture. So go look at my other stuff, bro. Go look at this stuff. It's in the Bible. And that's all I'm finna say about that, because, bro, I can't even say about that. I can't say much about that, but trying to keep views. Look at scripture about gang stalking, and then you'll start to be able to understand pretty much everything God is talking about. But to escape gang stalking, um, I would say you have to leave your home city. You have um, to get out of the illusion, because you are a civilian. Um, you're a civilian, like an unknown person, probably unknown even in your city. And the scripture speaks to that. So it's just like, man, you like, bro, and I lose viewers for talking about scripture, bro. God chose you for whatever characteristics is nothing else, bro. whatever characteristics you have, the stuff that you started doing, isolating yourself, or whatever it may be, bro. Isolating is isolating is it's a very dangerous thing. That's why they call it that. They call it isolation because of that. Because it's a very dangerous. It's not very dangerous. They call it very dangerous, but because they don't want people doing that. But if you isolate, get off social media. Some of y'all even scroll Facebook and Instagram, man. I don't scroll none of that stuff, bro. It's been the best on my life. It's been the best on my mental state. So it's a beautiful thing to do. It's just a way beautiful thing to do. It's extremely healthy, and you just want to stay off of that type of stuff because it's extremely healthy. It's extremely healthy. It's extremely healthy for you. So that's just stuff that you have to understand. And I just don't like the fact, bro, that every time I start speaking of the Bible, bro, and it's facts that this stuff is in the Bible that you're going through, and people click off of it. And I used to click off of it. You feel what I'm saying? I used to click off of it. And people don't understand it, bro. Like that's evil. Like, bro, trying to be known, even. Like, bro, that's dangerous job, bro. Trying to be a famous person, bro. That's a dangerous job, bro. You can't even walk out the house, bro. You feel what I'm saying? You can't even walk out there. I feel bad for them. You know what I'm saying? I feel bad for them, bro. They can't even walk out their house, bro, because they decided to go be somebody that's known, bro. We can't. We feel uncomfortable and move sometimes for walking out our house, bro, due to fucking informants following us around, harassing us and shit like that, trying to play psychological games. Another thing that I wanted to talk about is the logistics through this whole thing. The logistics through this whole thing is like, bro, y'all think certain people, regular people, after you, well, you think I'm pretty sure if you're a target, you're not a criminal. You ain't been around criminal stuff, but they'll try to make it seem like criminals trying to bother you and stuff like that, bro. Criminals don't play psychological games, bro, nor do they understand what psychology is, bro. So those are people hired by people to do certain shit, play psychological games, bro. So that's the logistics of it. Another logistics of it, bro, is if everybody knew this program was a real thing, then bro, it's impossible for that. Like I said, they control your environment. It's impossible for everyone to be involved with it. They can control your environment. They control your environment, bro. Wherever you are, in your city, it's kind of difficult to do that in a big city. It's kind of difficult to do that in a big city, and pretty much anywhere. But you pretty much expose the program to the whole world, and yeah, you pretty much expose the whole program to the whole world, and they can't even do that because that would stop everything. What do we think? Think about this. What do we think about our life? Oh, the whole world watching us. 24/7 surveillance, bro. If you expose this stuff to the world, bro, the world will shut down. It'll shut down. Police wouldn't get bonds. It'll all stop. People will stop doing crimes. It'll all stop. It'll all stop. So you can't even expose this type of shit to the world, bro, because it'll all stop. People don't want to believe that. People will be very uncomfortable knowing like somebody watching them in their house, bro. If you being watched in your house, bro, you getting caught for anything that you do, any crime. You feel me? Any crime. So it's just like, bro, then people don't know that, bro. And I don't know why the hell they decided to try to harass somebody, and people can actually put this stuff into words to where people understand this type of stuff. Like, bro, it makes sense. It makes sense why they want to depopulate the world, bro. Matter of fact, fuck depopulation. If depopulation was a real thing, even if depopulation isn't a real thing, it benefits the world for it to be less people in it. It benefits the world for it to be less people in it, bro. Regular people. Proverbs 27:12, bro. A prudent man see of evil and hide of himself. The simple pass on and are punished. You're not at a party, you're not at the club, you're not in materialism, you're not doing none of that. Mind your business, and that's it, bro. Everyone's doing all of that, bro. And they're punished, bro. They get punished for it. All of that stuff they do, punished for it. They get punished. It's simple as that. I had to say that scripture fast, bro. But you don't understand that in layman terms? As a target, bro, I know you're not doing that. Most people, those targets go to work, go home. Naturally, before you even notice that, before you even know the scripture, before you even know the scripture, but you see how I couldn't stop talking about. I couldn't talk about it at first, but now I can't stop talking about it because it's so real to me. Like the scripture's just too real. It's way too real, bro. It's extremely too real to disrespect. The scripture's too real to ignore. But the scripture don't say have one girlfriend. Well, no matter of fact, the scripture do say have one girlfriend or a marriage. You feel what I'm saying? It's okay. It's not a bad thing for you to do that. So why not be in the book? Why not go look up scripture? It's not bad for you to have one girlfriend. You can do that. Why you trying to ignore it and dodge around it, bro? It's my thing. It's my problem, bro. I don't like that. That's crazy. It's insane to me, bro. Yeah, that shit bothers me, bro. I'm not gonna lie, it does. Because God is like, it's like God reached out to you personally. Like, bro, I ain't gonna lie, that shit just, I can't even cry, but that shit just made me kind of mad. Cause it's like, bro, God reached out to targeted individuals personally, bro. They ain't doing that shit to you on purpose. They ain't expect you to wake up to this, bro. God purposely reached out to you. I ain't going through nothing. No crime, legal problems, nothing, bro. No, it's no death threats. I don't be around people. I don't do nothing to people. I'm not going through death threats. I'm not going through except for the mental, mentally. I'm not going through none of that. And I like, bro, God reached out to you personally and you disrespected it, bro. That shit almost hurt my heart, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. I was just in the cry. I'm a little drunk. I ain't that drunk. You feel what I'm saying? But I'm not that drunk. But it's like God reached out to you personally and you ignore him. Go get in the scripture, bro, or go fucking, you an atheist. And now it's zero. Now it's zero. Now I have zero views, bro. And I'm not trying to make people feel bad, bro. Cut it off and just get back to it later. You feel what I'm saying? Go back to it later or something like that. But it's like God reached out to you personally and you disrespecting him. Don't feel bad. I'm not saying you disrespecting him. I'm not saying you disrespecting him in that way. Don't feel bad. You can get it right tomorrow. But when you're a civilian, unknown person in every place that you are, even in your home city, you're unknown. Um, you're unknown in your home city and even everywhere else that you are, bro. And you still go through harassment. You still see blatant things going on, bro. You ain't reach out to God, bro. God reached out to you personally. And God would never want us to be where, even in a super nice position, in a position with a bunch of money, God will want to see us comfortable and we can do that simply, simply. And you don't have to do that same, you don't have to do your same job that you do, but you can comfortably come up, even if you just out of materialism and just not into, um, yeah, just out of materialism, but still have your own spot in the car, but you just out of materialism. Man, take advantage of this type of stuff. Sleep in a car, sleep in a tent, um, stuff like that if you have to, bro, because that's the best position to be in. You know what I'm saying? Like, bro, you'll come up so fast like that doesn't make sense, bro. They have ways to shower outside. So it's and it's crazy, bro. It is. There's places to pick this for that though, but in times to be at those, stay at a shelter. Stay at a shelter or something. Do everything you can to be comfortable in this life, bro, but not materialistic. Materialistic would be things that you don't want. I don't even own a pair of nice shoes. Things I only wanted was expensive jewelry. To be honest, I wear a grill that's pretty expensive. That's pretty much it. I don't want any clothes, nothing else. Nothing else. I don't want nothing else too much. You know, but it's just crazy. If it's 30 minutes, yeah, I'll probably just get off of here right here. But man, this shit's crazy, man. Y'all stay blessed, bro. I love all y'all, bro. Go get in the scripture, bro. That shit down there hurt my heart, bro. My heart cried. My heart cried, bro. It cries. My heart cries when I see people ignore the scripture and God reaching out to you personally. You going through state to state getting harassed as a fucking civilian, bro. And that's not the only scripture that you resonate with. You don't like being in the club. You don't like being at a party. You'd rather not. You'd rather be alone. Do you put God first? Like, man, it's crazy, bro. It's insane. But I love all y'all, bro. And y'all just need to just get it together, bro. That shit just made my heart cry. It makes my heart cry, bro. Why you even on here if you're not even targeting individual? And if you're a targeting individual, why you ignoring God like that, bro? You know? And it's not even ignoring. I know y'all believing. Everyone's a believer on here, but mostly. But not understanding scripture is a problem, bro. And I'm just gonna leave it on here on that. I gotta get up and do what I have to do tomorrow. Okay, tight. But I'll talk to y'all later. Love.